Holy crap. This right here is a hyper SUV, and in all the years of reviewing cars, this is one of the cars that has impressed me the most. It goes from 0 to 100 in 2.9 seconds, which is as fast as a Lamborghini Aventador. The outside is super exotic and sporty, looks amazing, and the inside is super luxurious. All of that for about half the price of our Lamborghini Urus. All right, so let's start off with the color. This is called Blossom Gray, and it has the same kind of light effect as a pearl. So depending how you look at it, you get like pinkish tones, bluish tones, silver tones, and it just keeps on changing, which I think is super cool. In general, the shape of the body is right up my alley. I mean, I love sportbacks. This has that kind of slant back going on, extremely aggressive rear that we'll get to in just a second. You have 23-inch rims, and you have this kind of carbon fiber detail everywhere on the arches, on the side view mirrors, on the hood. In general, this car, physically, without even getting into all the other stuff, looks incredible. It's the first ever SUV that Lotus has made. Lotus is a British kind of supercar, low volume company. Bam, they made an electric SUV. You got the name, this is the Lotus Electra, and there's 3 separate models. You have the base model, the S model, and then this is the R, which is the top of the top. On the bonnet, you got these arrows. You can literally see the ground. Here, take a look. Come here, come here. Take a look. Bop. Get you? Oh, hey. Anyways, here's the key. Looks nothing like a key. It looks like a special mystery stone that you find in like a movie or something. All you got to do with this to turn the car on is you just walk with it in your pocket, walk inside the car, and just put it in drive. Car will turn on. To get out, you just walk out and press the close button. That's it, easy. The bottom grille has these little triangles, and these open up and close for better cooling depending on your speeds and engine. And of course, because the year is 2023, we have the split headlight design everywhere, right? So these are kind of like your turn signals, your headlights. These are LED matrix headlights. Carbon fiber on the entire front, everywhere. I mean, yeah, that's obviously an add-on, but it does look very, very nice. All right, pretty interesting. I asked them, oh, what's this? Is this like an extra charging port or something? No, this is actually a compartment for their LiDARs. And the Lotus Electra is the first ever production car that includes LiDARs. And I asked, like, don't other cars include LiDAR already? They're like, nope, not yet, not production cars. They're basically preparing it for when legislation passes level 4 autonomous driving, this will be ready. These cameras everywhere are for your 360 cameras. We said how everything is kind of like a sport back. What's cool about the back is how everything kind of fins out. I mean, look at this. You have kind of like a twin spoiler up here. I love the way this looks. Like it's just kind of floating on an island. Got 2 of them, and you got more of those scanners and cameras everywhere over there. In the back, again, everything just looks so aggressive. You got more of those arrows. Again, I'm not gonna do it, don't worry, you're safe. You're safe, but very visible, very noticeable. You got a carbon fiber rear diffuser in the back, Lotus in the middle, and you have this elegant light cutting through the entire back of the car. Very nice. You guys ready for the interior? Don't forget, fully electric SUV, looks incredible on the outside, as fast as a Lamborghini Aventador. What does the inside look like? Take a look at the back. So, it's very luxurious in here. I mean, when you sit down, you got these kind of leather seats going on everywhere. Alcantara right here. You can actually select between 2 different designs. You can either get the bench, this is the bench, or you can get 2 separate seats with kind of a centerpiece in the middle. The passengers have a little touchscreen for their climate control, different music settings. And I like this little touch over here as well. Kind of like a laminated metallic piece, looks nice. This right here is one of those like little privacy screens. You can actually either flicker this on like fully transparent or completely blocked off for your UV protection. Right now, today is super sunny. Look at this sunburn, by the way. Look at this. You see that? Make sure you like the video, subscribe, because we're out here burning up for the content. Let's go to the front. Check out this interior. I love the interior. It's like a perfect mix of luxury and like sport. The passenger has their own screen, infotainment. It's definitely not 2:45 a.m. And look, when I sit down and I press this, you'll see that this screen moves. So, you see that? So what's pretty interesting is that this car has no on or off button. We were inside for a solid 15 minutes trying to figure it out. Like, how do you turn this on? All you have to do is enter the car with your little majestic key and put it into reverse or drive. It'll automatically turn on. Like, this is like the future, you know? Something that's also super cool is the cup holders. Now, some of you guys might be saying, if I put my cup on here and I turn, it'll fly, right? Well, look at this. Bop and bop. That's pretty cool. To put it back up, all you gotta do is press this little button right there. You see that? There's a little hidden button and it comes back up. And what I like to do is feel super like VIP and special, leave my key in here, and when I'm ready to leave, I have a little key platform. I mean, that's pretty special, isn't it? That's pretty freaking cool. Right here, very luxurious toggles are for your climate control. So if you want to raise the temperature, you can just flick that up and this will turn red. Do you see that? It's like pink and then it goes red. And if I want the temperature down, just do that again and then it goes blue. I can actually do that like red, blue, red, kind of mix it up. They call this the vehicle garage. And what's super cool about this garage, first of all, is that it's incredibly smooth. But if I turn on my turn signals, for example, there's a live view. You see that? And look, I even get my long lights going on. I'm doing that right now. Isn't that cool? Other turn signal. Also, I can't even communicate how smooth this screen is. It's like 120 frames per second. The second that you move it, it's just super smooth. Sunroof, I go here, just to my settings. You see? Intelligent glass roof. So right now, we have full transparency. You can see things like the shed over there. But what I can do is I can just flick this. All right, look up, and that'll go. Did it change?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. That's like a solid roof now. And then just do that, flick it again, and look up. Isn't that cool? I think that's awesome. Inside of this, you have KEF speakers. These are like very high quality British speakers. They call this a digital cockpit, right? When you look forward, you don't really have these physical gauges anymore. You have like a strip. This tells you your speed, your just kind of battery charge, all that stuff. You have a camera looking at you to make sure you're paying attention, ambient lighting, but it's just a strip, it's very thin. And the steering wheel is pretty nice. It's like kind of like an octagon, and you have these floating toggles on the sides. You see how they're not connected to the centerpiece? You see that? Go take it for a drive? Yeah? All right, let's do it. This car has a range of 490 kilometers. All right, so I can select my drive modes right here. Just doing this. It goes to like sport, tour, range, off-road. And what's cool is that for these graphics, they used Unreal Engine. So you guys know Unreal Engine 5 is like the best of the best. I mean, things look hyper realistic. They use that to design all the stuff you see on this, which I think is actually pretty cool. All right, let's go on the road. Again, 0 to 100 in 2.9 seconds. That's the same as a Lamborghini Aventador. 3, 2, holy crap! My phone went flying. The key's all the way in the back seat, man. That is crazy. That is crazy! Holy crap! That's amazing. And it's so, like, it's an SUV, right? So it's super heavy, but at the same time, it just like, it flies. Sporty look on the outside, luxurious interior, and then you have this kind of power. If you're really comparing sport SUVs, for me, this is probably the best bang for your buck.